Beans are some of the hardest items to find in the game, given their nature to blend in with the rest of the environment. And though you may spot places where some are before you earn the Mole Mario ability, I'm not going to start with the Dozing Sands. Instead, I'll begin with Pillow Blimport, or as the case is here, the areas directly surrounding Pillow Castle. There are 6 beans to find, so let's get to it. Go left of the entrance to Pillow Castle. You'll find a Brothers Bean near a Zkeeper statue with a purple gate. Head north to the next area. A Brothers Bean is buried in the corner section of the lake. In the dirt patch nearby you can find a Defense Bean. Run past the entrance to Mount Pajamay to find the 4th and 5th beans buried in the dirt patches on the other side. Go south into the next area and you'll immediately spot the final bean in the Blimport. It can be a little tricky to find all 22 beans in Mushrise Park since there are multiple paths to get around. This may not be the best order, but this will net you all the beans. The first bean can be found on your right as soon as you enter from Dozing Sands. Go through the gate to find the next bean in the dirt patch near the breakable rock. In the area with the Pillow Castle lookout, go right into the next area while on the cliff. On the other side you'll come across a Defense Bean. Go south to the area with the broken Zkeeper fountain. You'll find the 4th bean in a patch of flowers near the cobblestone path. Head towards the fountain and you can find the next bean near the 2 toads. The next 4 beans are all clumped together in a clearing south of Brickle's hut. Go back to the fountain area and take the northeastern path. In the curved section you'll find the 10th bean. You'll find the next bean near the eastern exit of the area where you first found the hammers. In the same area south of the small bridge is a red Yoshi, and next to him is a power bean. Head back south to the fountain area. The 13th bean is near the south exit on the left side. The next few beans can't be obtained until you help Brickle clear rocks. You'll find it in the northeastern corner of the southern area. Go to the other area with all the rocks that need destroyed and use the ball jump to get on top of a hill with a Mario block and a question block. Directly below those are 2 more beans. Continue right to find the 17th bean near the breakable rock. Head to the southwestern corner of the area to find a small section filled with clovers. In the center of them is a dirt patch with the next bean. Return to the fountain area and use the ball jump to get on the western cliff. You'll immediately see the bean spot. Go west across the bridge and you'll come across a speed bean. The next bean is found in the area right before Somnom Woods. You'll need to use the ball jump to reach it. The final bean, and I know I'm dumb for missing this one for so long, is in the area before heading south to Dozing Sands. It's right next to a toad and a red sign. Dozing Sands is where you'll first start the bean hunt since that is where you learn the Mole Mario ability. It also has the most beans to find at 32. The first bean you find in Dozing Sands is automatic since it's part of the Mole Mario tutorial. The next one is south of the sand flow in the tutorial area. In the area where the drill digger is introduced, you can find a Brothers Bean on the left side of the tracks. Go to the right side of the track to find a speed bean. The 5th bean is directly below the first gatekeeper pillow you rescue. In the same area, head to the southern edge on the right side to find a bean near some cacti. Head west into the next area and return on foot to the bridge. Just below it is a power bean. Travel up to the northernmost green panel to find the 8th bean nearby. Keep going north to get to the next area and find another bean next to some discarded machinery. Jump up onto the cliffs and follow them to the right to find a series of beans, including a heart bean, a speed bean, and a power bean. In the dead-end area with the speed panel, get off the drill digger and go left to find the next bean. After launching yourself into the far left area with the speed panel, get off the drill digger once again and head toward the bridge. You'll find a bean north of the track. Continue along the wall until you see some trashed equipment near a cactus. There you'll find the 15th bean. Reveal the pillow in the northern area. Next to it you'll find 2 beans. Head directly south on the left side of the track to get a defense bean. Next, go to the northwestern section of this area to dig for the next bean. You'll find another bean on the eastern side of the area, just above the question block. Cross the tracks and go into the bottom right corner to get to the next bean. After Torque clears a path to the right side of Dozing Sands, follow him into the curved area. Hop off the drill digger and go down to find the 22nd bean. Jump onto the nearby cliff on the left side and follow it to the previous area. There you'll find another bean. After rescuing all 4 gatekeeper pillows, you'll find yourself on top of the cliff near the lake. Before jumping down, go south to find a heart bean. The next bean is found to the left of the Dreampoint altar. As you go to leave Dozing Sands, you'll find one on the far eastern corner of the area with the badge shop. In the next area, you'll see a bean point above you as soon as you enter. When you reach the shop at the entrance to Dozing Sands, head south to find a power bean among the clovers. After you obtain the ball jump ability, go to the area right of the Dreampoint altar. You'll find another bean in the sand pit. Next, go to the top of the cliff above to find a speed bean next to a question block. In the next area, you'll find another bean on a cliff. The final bean can be found in the cave on the northern edge. Wakeport is home to only 12 beans, most of which can't be obtained until the second visit, but it should be rather easy to complete. The first bean can be found as soon as you enter Wakeport. It's on top of the center hill. The second one is in the city entrance, left of the Hooligan Lovers. Go south to the next area and find a yellow Yoshi standing under a canopy. Walk under it to find the heart bean on the other side. To find the 4th bean, go into the alley between the equipment and badge stores. When you gain the ball jump ability, return to Wakeport and go to the area just outside the city. Use the ball jump to get on top of the stone tower and obtain the bean. Walk over to the left tower and use the ball jump there to get another bean. You can get 2 more beans when you rescue the pillow locked behind the gate near the switch puzzle. After defeating the boss in Wakeport, head to the northern end to find 2 beans. Directly south of those, near the platform you have to ball jump on, is a defense bean. The final bean in Wakeport can be found in the grassy area to the right of Pilliper's second floor entrance. Only 10 beans can be found in Driftwood Shore, the first of which is found in the northwestern corner of the area to the left of Broke Madame's shop. The next is between her shop and the Warp Pipe. In the area with Seabell's Dreampoint, go to the upper right corner. You can find a bean there next to the second orange platform. South of that one, next to the blue platform, is a Brothers bean. The area left of Cedric's Dreampoint hides 2 beans, both of which are on the other side of some cliffs in the northern section. Go north to the next area to find a bean on the southwestern beachfront. In the same area, use your drill jump to get through a blocked hole in the northeast. On the other side, you'll find a stash bean. The final 2 beans can be found in the secret cave. They're in the sandpit just below the ring puzzle. There are likely 2 locations that will trip you up the most when searching for all the beans. The first is Mount Pajamay, which has 24 hidden within it. The first is in the spin jump tutorial area. On the raised cliff in the southern section, use the spin jump to make your way to an off-screen platform. When you reach the fork with the first 2 mega pillows, head right again and use the manual lift. At the top, spin jump to the platform to your north. You'll see one right away. But there's actually 2 here, something I missed for quite some time. In the area where the Massive Brothers teach you how to use air vents, head immediately left to find a power bean. After using the first vent, go into the left area to find another bean at the southwestern edge. When you reach the sheer wall with all the air currents, go right on the bottommost part to find the 6th bean. In the same area, ride the air currents to the western cliffs, then use the vent to travel up the platforms. Jump down along them to find 2 more beans. Once you get the drill jump, return once more to the right path of the mega pillows. Go all the way to the eastern side area and use the spin jump to cross the gap. There you'll find another power bean. Continue up the mountain until you see the second manual lift. Instead of using it, go down into the area below and use the drill jump to make it past the spikes. On the other side you'll find 2 more beans. Once you reach the snowy section of the mountain, go right to the strange fountain to find the 12th bean. Continue on until you help the Massive Brothers clear ice spikes with their spin jump. On the eastern edge you should spot 2 more beans. You'll find 2 more once you complete the second section involving the Massive Brothers spike clearing. Before reaching the snow top where the other 2 mega pillows are, go right along the topmost path into the next area to find a defense beam. After completing the Mount Pajamay Dream Point, go north to the top platform to find 2 more beans. When you return to the mountain to learn the ball jump ability, you'll find a heart bean and a power bean on the top platform of the tutorial area. Continue along the path to the treasure until you reach a warp pipe. Go right into the next area and navigate the platforming section to find the 22nd bean at the top. Return to the sheer cliff with all the air currents on the left side. Reach the top to find a series of metal platforms that can only be climbed with the ball jump ability. Solve the ring puzzle at the top to open the door and receive the next bean. Finally, in the area to the north of the boss fight arena, use the ball jump to reach a platform on the right and obtain the final bean. The other location that will likely give you trouble in your hunt for the beans is Somnom Woods. The heavy vegetation and shadowed areas can make the 19 beans hidden here hard to spot. The first can be found as soon as you enter Somnom Woods. In the next area, before using the drill jump to unlock the path ahead, there is an obscured bean in the bottom right corner. It is extremely easy to miss if you're not actively scanning the ground. In the area after Bedsmith's house, navigate the platforms above the poison water to get to the right side. Head into the southern corner to find a heart bean. Keep going right until you reach an area with 2 paths leading north. The 4th bean can be seen as soon as you enter. The next bean is in the same area, right next to the attack block. After reaching Upper Somnom Woods, take the bottom right path on the Somnom Stones tracks. You'll find a beam near the exit on the other side, on a crescent moon-shaped platform. Take the middle right path to find a speed beam in the second circular section. In the upper left path, work your way through the platforming section to get to the exit on the other side. Immediately before leaving, you'll find the ninth beam. Keep going left into the cave to find a defense beam in the dirt, a speed beam in the grassy section to the north, and a heart beam between them. In the upper right area, you'll find another beam near the non-mons who want to play the ring minigame. The final set of beams can be found on the upper left circular platform before the dream point. There's 6 in total, 2 defense beams, 2 brothers beams, and 2 power beams. The final area contains 18 beams, all of which are in small sand pits. The first of these can be found during Kamek's maze. Go through the blue circle door to get to the right side. Use the ball jump to get on the upper section and find the beam. Before going to the second level of the castle, go left at the lift to find 2 more beams. In Kamek's second maze, go to the left area and travel down to the southwest corner. There you'll find a sand pit with 2 beams. In the area with the long horizontal bomb track that you have to navigate, take the far right exit on the other side. At the end of the dead end, you'll find a stash beam and a speed beam. After using the bombs to bring down the gate on the far left side, head there to find another sand pit with 2 beams. When you reach the floor that has the dream flames blocking your path, take the bottom left path to continue down until you find yourself on a balcony. You'll spot 2 beams nearby. Travel across the balcony to the right exit to find a sand pit with the 12th and 13th beams inside. Go through the exit to the next area and navigate the flamethrowers to reach the other side. There you'll find 2 beams in separate sand pits. Head north and take the right exit to find yourself on another balcony. In the northernmost section you'll find a power beam. Go south of the exit to find the next beam. Make your way to the balcony on the left side and go south of the right exit to find the final beam in both the castle and the game.